What's up? How you doing? Welcome to this new video. Today, my friends, I'm going to recommend 8 new games for your mobile phones. Lately, I've been testing only new games to find some hidden gems, and honestly, sometimes you do find them, like in this case with the one in spot number 1. You're going to get excited, and it'll probably be the one you'll want to play. But not only the one in spot number 1, there are others that are really good too. I hope you enjoy the video, that you enjoy some of these games, and let's get to it. We start at number 8 with an excellent RPG-style video game. In this game, we play as 2 kids who went on vacation to their grandfather's house, but the girl has recently been having some pretty strange dreams. When we're in the town with the grandfather, we'll have to follow both him and the grandmother, doing some household missions, because, as Grandma said, in this house, no one lives for free, so you'll need to help them with their backyard crops and some other tasks. But aside from that, your character will also have to face battles against monsters, enemies, magic, and all sorts of wild stuff. It's a game that blends 2 different genres. On one hand, farming, planting, and resource management, and on the other, an RPG full of adventure and exploration. The game alternates between them in a really interesting way, all while following a story. It's definitely a great game. The only downside is that it's just a demo, so you can play for a while and then you have to buy it. But it does have controller support and some other cool features. Overall, a fantastic game. Position 7. We have a street fighting video game. Very casual, there's no context, they just throw you into the fight without excuse. You choose your character, jump into battle, and start throwing punches. There are 2 game modes, Missions Mode and Hordes Mode. In Missions Mode, you simply have to eliminate the enemies assigned by the mission, and in Hordes Mode, you basically have to survive as long as you can, setting your own record. Playing either mode, you can earn money to unlock new characters and upgrade some of your character's abilities. And that's basically it. It's a simple, casual, but very entertaining video game recommended. Position 6. We have a horror video game with fairly traditional gameplay. You find yourself trapped in what seems to be an abandoned hospital, and in order to escape, you must collect 5 human body parts scattered throughout the map. These parts are mummified, and you have to place them on shelves as if it were a museum. This is actually where you start. Obviously, to progress, you'll have to avoid the enemy, who is always roaming the hallways. You can hide either inside lockers or under the beds, find a few necessary keys, explore the entire hospital, and gather all the parts. Once you collect them, you escape, and the game ends. The only thing left is to replay it in more detail. A simple video game with nice graphics recommended. Position 5. We have an open world vehicle driving game. You are completely free to roam the world and can simply enjoy driving through the streets or drifting. By drifting, you can earn a bit of money, but on the other hand, if you want, you can also find missions scattered around the map, delivery missions, driving missions, or parking missions. With these missions, you'll earn some extra money, which you can use to buy new vehicles or modify the one you already own. There aren't many modifications. In fact, you can only change the rims and the color, but what you can do is upload images from your gallery and place them as decals on your car. It's funny, but at the same time interesting and fun. The best part, without a doubt, is that you can play online by creating private rooms to play with your friends, so everyone can add crazy decals to their cars and then show them off. Definitely a very entertaining game. For position number 4, we have a combat and battle airplane video game. In this game, there are 2 gameplay modes. One that is like a campaign, although in reality, it's just random levels. You have objectives such as eliminating a certain number of enemies or even protecting something. The second mode is a free-for-all battle mode, which you can play online with friends in public rooms or create your own private room and play exclusively with whoever you want. With all the money you earn, you can buy new planes and even change their skins. Something I liked about this video game is that for piloting there are 2 modes: arcade mode, which is direct, simple, and quite easy, and simulator mode, which is a bit more challenging. Your plane reacts differently to movements, making this mode ideal for enthusiasts who want a simulation experience. Additionally, the game has support for Justin, making it a real gem with very good graphics, by the way. I recommend that if you like this video game, as soon as you finish watching this video, you go for it, since this is a paid game, but as it's a launch, it's completely free for now, and I don't know how long this offer will last. Normally they last a couple of days, so as I'm recording this, it's still available to take advantage of it. As for the game itself, it's an end-of-the-world type of game where everything is full of zombies and you live in a shelter. In this shelter, you have different missions, but the first mission is to repair a helicopter to escape. To do this, you have to go out into the world to explore explore and gather all kinds of materials. You can go on your motorcycle, but it runs out of fuel, so you also need to collect fuel. You have a little dog that follows you everywhere. You can put it on the motorcycle or let it run behind you. You'll be able to buy weapons, upgrades for your character, and you'll face zombies all over the destroyed world. But you can also reach other military bases, where normal people will attack you. One detail I liked is that the highways are full of vehicles, just like in real life, and they're all abandoned. It's definitely a game that looks amazing. The only downside is that since it just came out, there were a couple of bugs and some experiences that slightly ruined the gameplay. But keep in mind that all of this will be fixed as updates come out. So for now, it's an awesome game, and the best part is it doesn't require an internet connection. Unlike other games of this type, which are almost always online with other players and all that, this one isn't. It's offline, so definitely an amazing game. In second place, we have a video game that's going to feel extremely familiar, but the fault brings much prettier graphics. For now, the game is practically all about building, as there's no survival mode, no zombies, no enemies. At the moment, it's basically like a kind of creative mode where you simply have unlimited materials and can build whatever you want. Unlike Minecraft, the world here isn't infinite. It actually has fairly small boundaries, but it still gives you plenty of space to create a lot of things. Plus, there are some different materials like spheres and curved materials. Not everything is cubic. You can play online with friends, so they can build alongside you. And the game even has voice chat. You can join public servers or private servers, and you can even upload your world for others to download or download other people's worlds. Basically, it's a creative mode game that's really well done, and hopefully they keep improving it. It also has native support for Justin, so if you enjoy creative building, design, and construction, this game is highly recommended. Number 1, and to close this top list, we have a true work of art, a video game that proves there are good games on the Play Store. It doesn't happen all the time, but every now and then gems like this appear. It's a video game developed by a pretty small studio, but just because it's small doesn't mean it's bad, unlike Your Little Buddy. The game's concept is somewhat familiar. You're kind of like Spider-Man, but even the story is very different. The character was a total failure, and while drinking an energy drink, an alien spider fell into it. He drank it and got insanely strong, but the story is presented in a funny way. Now this character has to swing through the city, taking out enemies, repairing antennas, saving the city, and doing many other things. For now, the map isn't very big, but it still feels quite spacious. The graphics are top-notch. It looks really nice. As for missions, there are just a few, like repairing satellite antennas, doing checkpoint races, and taking out enemies when they appear. You also have other tasks, like streaming and gaining followers. I'm not sure what that's for yet, since the game is still very new. There are many things still in development, but I'm sure the developer will add interesting features. You can buy new skins, as well as different abilities, and you can upgrade those abilities. Something I really liked is that when your character swings between buildings, they thoughtfully included the detail that if there's no building, your character literally can't swing because there's nothing to attach the web to. You also can't swing higher than the buildings because that would be illogical. These kinds of details really show that the developer put a lot of effort into it. Overall, a little gem, and it even has controller support, although it still needs some polishing, but I suppose future updates will fix that. Definitely a gem, highly recommended video game.